I made a video about a pig that attained 112 kg and still counting. But I didn't tell you how much I really invested into this pig. I invested 800 and let me just run it. I invested 895 Ghana cedis to attain that 112 kg of weight. You might not understand it, but let me tell you how I do about cost reduction in pig farming. I've always been very strategic human beings because I know how pig farming is. It's not everybody that consumes pork, and the buyer seems to be limited. So if you overprice due to your production, you lose customers. So this is what I do in terms of reducing my cost. First, I buy the feed in bulk, especially the maize. Because where I'm located, I have a lot of maize farmers around. So myself, I don't farm the maize. So I go to buy the maize in bulk. When there's a lot of harvest, I go to buy them. So as I'm talking to you, the bag of maize now costs 1,000 Ghana cedis. I've been able to stock a number of them at 650 Ghana cedis, which I'm using now. And also with this, I don't completely feed the whole grain or the whole maize like that to the pig. This is what I do. With my milling activities, I have one that I use for hauling the maize. So, if you put it in that mill, like if I sprinkle some kind of water on the maize and I put it into the mill, it is able to remove just the tester of it, like the backside, okay? And then I can get the actual grain of the maize, and then the back of it, which we say abrunte. I don't know if you get it. So with the abrunte, because I don't want to feed it to my pigs, I don't really get only the fiber aspect, the topmost. No, I make sure I mill it well or I haul it well so that at least I'll get part of the powder or the flour in the maize itself together with it. So when I do that, I haul it that way, and then I'll then keep the chaff. Let me put it that way, the chaff aspect of it, I'll keep that one to myself. And then the actual maize or the grains itself, I then look for people who are also into food production or food preparation, like the choppers and maybe even homes. So they will come to buy what I've already hauled. They will not have to go back and go to haul them. Because I have already hauled them, I sell that component to them and I keep the chaff to myself. So the money I get, I then top it up and I go to buy another bag of maize, come to haul it, repeat the process by selling the actual maize to them, and I keep the whole part, which is the brunten, to myself. You understand? So that is what I do. And again, I have a rice hauling aspect of it, which I used to haul the rice for rice bran. The rice bran, to this is what I do. I haul it for the people at a very discounted price, very competitive compared to other place they would have gone to, simply because I know that at the end of it all, I will be needing the rice bran to myself. So I give them a competitive price so that they'll come to me. When I haul for them, I get the rice bran and I get also something from my charges so that I can buy fuel to keep the machine running and also maintain the milling center. You understand? But I end up getting the rice bran also to myself. So with the maize, I can feed pigs for like 3 months without buying maize. For rice bran, I don't really buy rice bran. My main cost is maybe soybean and also soybean, the lysine, which is the amino acid component, and also wheat bran. I don't really have them, but this don't cost much. You understand? Wheat don't cost much. It's about 85 Ghana cedis, so it doesn't cost that much. And then the soybean to I go to buy. This is what I do. I don't go to buy the processed one every day from the fish shop, except where I go to, I don't get them. I go to buy the whole soybean grain from the local market women. I don't also buy the eatable, like the correct one that human beings can eat themselves. There's I strike a balance between quality and how you understand quantity. So it's not that too healthy for it's not too healthy for human consumption, but it's not also too bad for an animal. So I go to buy these ones and I go home and treat them through the soybean. Once it is not that of good quality like that, the price is low. So in that case, when I buy them maybe bags, I take it to my center or my farm, and then treat them by boiling and then drying, and also trying to separate the bad ones. And I put them in the water. The bad ones will come top, so that I just eliminate them, keep the good ones. I then boil them, dry them, and then mill. When I mill them, then I combine them with the maize. So doing that, it helps me to save a lot of cost in terms of the feeding. And also when I'm on the farm myself, it's not every time that I feed this formulated food to the pigs. but I do give them grasses. I do give them grasses. So with the grasses too, if I know that I'll be on the farm the whole day, in the morning by 6:30, the pigs have already eaten, having some kind of formulated food, correct one they eat. And then after 12 to 1, I involve the local community people to help me uproot grasses in the community. Then I carry everything, transport them to my farm, and I give it to the pigs. I can even give a large quantity of grass to the pigs that they can eat for like 2 hours and they are still eating because it's a lot in the farm. And then by 4 to 5, I come back and then start giving them small quantity of pre-formulated food again. In that case, I don't even give them the actual amount they need because they've already eaten the grass. So that is what I do. But there was a time I reserved a particular group of grass, very succulent one. You can see like a lot of water and there should be more energy in the grass for the animals. I reserved this one purposely so that I can go to town and come back so that I will uproot them, give it to the pigs. Only for me to come back and see somebody has gone to spray them with weedicide. Then they nearly went mad. The feed I reserved for my pigs. I don't know if he doesn't know that pigs eat them or what. He went to spray them. Like just like that too. Actually, why would you be doing that to me? The mail I'm using to do these strategic operations is the money I got from pig farming that I used to buy them. So now the farm has its own mail where I don't even go anywhere else to go and mail my product. Just my own center. And I do hauling for the community and the local rice farmers. And in return, I get the rice bran and also the maize bran. I get them all for free. You understand it? So that is how I'm able to reduce my cost to the barest minimum. And also, I've established my farm to the extent that anytime somebody wants to pound fufu, you know, when they want to pound the fufu, usually they peel yam and also cassava and all those things. Anytime they finish peeling, they leave those things for me. And then they'll give me a call that, Francis, we are done with this, you can come and pick. Or my son is available, should I put it on the bike? Okay, so they will tie it on the bicycle, give it to the children, or even in a pan where the ladies can carry them, bring it to me on the farm. And then maybe I dry them small. After maybe 5 hours, I start feeding to them. And it's always helping me. So I go around collecting all these pills from the community and feed them to my animals. You understand it? So when the kids also bring it there, I don't just leave the kids to go because you know kids and you know how children behave. When they bring it, they expect you to give them something, especially on the spot. So what I do for them is I always have biscuits and some kind of chewables around. So anytime a child brings me a piece of cassava or yam, I then dash them some biscuits and some bread. They'll be willing to bring me more of it. So there was a time a mother even told me that his son has been pressuring her to keep preparing fufu every day so that he will get biscuits and bread every day. Understand? So that's what I've established my farm, and it's a strategic move you're doing. But with this, you should be very careful with the people you collect the waste from. It's not everybody that loves you that much. You end up poisoning your animals. So you need to be very strategic with it, and you should be very intentional about who you take this feed from. Not everybody that will love you that much. So you should be careful when you want to do something like that, so you don't end up feeding poison to your animals. And also with the fish meal. With the fish meal aspect I used to formulate the feed, it's not always that I buy the fish meal, simply because I've also established this relationship with some of the fish sellers. So anytime they have surplus or they have ones that they don't really need them, they give me a call. Once I have 10 kilos of it available, but I'm not selling it to you, just come and pick them. So these people, what I do is anytime there's a slaughter on the farm, I make sure I get them part of the pork. So they're always willing to give it to me for free so that I also remember them when I slaughter pork. I always have them on my list that these people, once it is slaughtered, I'll give this amount of pork to this person over here. Because if I were to feed pigs and invest heavily, like most of you do on this channel, I don't think I will survive myself. I'll end up putting what I would have used for my own feeding to feed the animals. But because I don't do that and I found this kind of strategic relationship with the people around me, I'm able to always get the feed at a very low cost. And even with the maize, I have people who bring me maize for free. There's some kind of surplus on the farm, but the only thing is we can't transport them to you. If you are ready and you are less busy, you can come. I'll take you to the farm. You tie it on your motorbike, bring it to your site. I said, why not? Even if I'm busy, I'll stop it. Let's go there. I'm going to take it. And then we go. I tie everything on the motorbike, transport it to my farm, grind them into powder, mix with other ones I have available, and I start feeding to my pigs. That's it. And also with the and also with the brewer's spent grains, usually it's the pitu, which is made from millet. So once the millet is fermented, they come to my site for me to mill for them so that they will convert it into the local drink, which is the pitu. Okay, so in that case, so what I do is I don't always charge the people that bring me the waste out of it, the byproduct, like the brewer's spent grains. I don't really charge those people who bring me that. I will tell them, I will mail it for you for free, but after you have gotten your liquid part from it, the byproduct, please keep it safe. I'll come and pick them. I'll drag them on this my platform, and then I'll incorporate it into the feed and feed it to my animals. So they have all been ways. I've been very strategically working with my people, which if you're not careful, you might think that maybe I have a lot of money on me. Nothing. Shishi, I don't get. But the only thing is, due to this kind of friendship and relationship I've been able to build with the people around me, they're helping me to run my farm and my business very easy. So you can also do something like that. And if you don't really know me, I don't fear anybody, and I can just go to anybody's house and be eating. I don't really care. I can go to your house and be eating, visit you. I just be myself. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can just wear anything. Man, some you see some part of it torn. I just want to be like the people around me, so that at least I don't end up scaring them. But these people, if you dress too professionally, you see that you are scaring them. They don't want to associate with you. But I'm just one of them. So I just dress anyhow, also with torn trousers and maybe torn shirt and pants like that. And I go to them. We vibe. I move to my house. You see me in my slippers like that. We all move. So they feel comfortable approaching me. So you don't have to fear anybody. Open yourself out there. Let people know what you're doing. And also at the end of it, they'll give you this feed ingredient for free if you also do something in return for them. Because hand go, hand come. You need to do that so they also feel appreciated. It's not everybody that wants money. Some want the meat because they know at a particular time they will not be able to buy the meat. But since they have been supplying you this kind of feed ingredient for free, you'll definitely end up remembering them by giving them some parts of the pork. So I remember when the few reached out to me and I told them that, oh, I spent not more than 900 Ghana cedis to raise pigs. And the person was shocked. But I didn't explain much because I want to just put everything here so you can all know why and how I do mine. I told him I don't spend more than 900 cedis on a pig. The person was shocked. He looked at me. I sold the pig for 4,500, but I spent 8 something on the pig. Maybe this year that things are increasing very rapidly. That's why I'm going to really struggle with. But I've never spent more than 900 on a pig. It's all due to how I decided to position my business and the location of my farm is established. That's really helped me a lot, and I'm glad that at least people are patronizing me. I go to a point I realize that I'm enjoying monopoly in the area, so I said no. Let me get people to also start pig farming by themselves. To the extent of giving piglet out to people to go and start, so they see how it goes. The best person was able to raise the pigs for them to even farrow. After the first farrowing, the man ended up killing all the pigs and eating them, and came back to give me stories that the pigs broke out of the pen and they went to eat other people's crop. So the complaint was too much, and then he had to end their lives that way. I said, oh, Charlie, that's bad, bad, Charlie, bad. You know, I don't really release my pigs. They're always indoors. Why do you release them like that? Right? Get proper structure for them next time. Let's start again. So I got them out to start again. He raised their pigs. They didn't even get to pregnancy stage. He slaughtered them one more time. I said, okay, I'm done with you. I brought in new people, about 3 people again. They also came and then they said, Charlie, the work is too much. We can't do it. We are getting tired. I have to be visiting the pigs every day. I can't do it. So the workload became too much for them, and then they also quit. So from that, okay, well, since you are not all willing to at least have a share of what I'm doing here, let me take the control of the market by supplying to you. Okay, I'll produce. Yours is to come and buy, and then you can go and slaughter for yourself. And that is what I've been doing so far. But if you're just around me, feel free to come. I'll supply you some piglet. You can go and start it. At the end of the day, just give me part of it. That's all we'll be doing. I really love pig farming a lot. Okay, I really love pig. I don't know why. I really love pig farming a lot. I love the animals. Yes, I just love the animals. Seeing them, how they behave. Actually, it's an amazing farming venture I'm pursuing, and I really love it. So that is pig farming for you, and how we reduce our cost. So you can reach out to me. Feel free, leave a comment. I might end up giving you my email address or phone number. You reach out to me directly. We can have some one-on-one chat, But as usual, I also have some sort of books online with the links available. Okay, and some of you also told me that. So if you're one of those who said you don't want to buy my books but you want to appreciate what I'm doing here, well, you are welcome. I've created a link, show love. The link is below. It is show love, so you can go there. Any amount you want to just give out, it is there. You can send it to me. I used to increase my farm so that I can share more of these videos with you. Okay, so there's a link below for you to donate anything you want. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.